be talking about population and growth, both of which are very important subjects because over the past century, our population has been doubling every 50 years. Therefore, it is important that we talk about our demography, or the study of our population. And here are a few of our first key terms. Birth rate is the total number of births divided by population times 1,000. Death rate is the number of deaths divided by the population times 1,000. Natural growth rate is the birth rate minus the death rate. Migration rate is the immigration, people coming in, minus immigration, people going out. Growth rate is the natural growth rate plus the migration rate. Our next topic is growth at a constant amount, or linear growth, versus growth at a constant percentage, which is exponential growth. Okay, the difference between growth at a constant amount and growth at a constant percentage is pretty easy to explain. Growth at a constant amount just means that the same number of people are being added to the population. Growth at a constant percentage means that the same percentage of people are being added to the population. Therefore, growth at the same percentage could change year by year. That is to say, growth at a constant amount would mean that we could just add the same number of people to our population. Like if we're adding 53 people, we'd have 53 more people this year to our population, 53 more people next year, and 53 more people to the year after that. But with growth at a constant percentage, it's all about the percentages. So right now, if we had 100 people, if we were to have growth at 100%, the next year we'd have 200 people. But then the 100% is more than just 100 more people. Now it's 400. Also a great question. Replacement level fertility is basically just having a child to replace yourself. Now for a couple, that isn't necessarily just 2 kids because of infant mortality rates and child mortality rates. So in a country like ours, it's about 2.1. That would be a developed country. Total fertility rate, however, is how many kids a woman has in her lifetime. Now, if the total fertility rate is higher than the replacement level fertility, then a population is growing. But if the total fertility rate is less than the replacement level fertility, then the population is declining. Okay, and the rule of 70 would help you determine how long it would take for a population to double. So what causes growth? Factors that can influence growth include basic biological factors and psychological factors. Basic biological factors would be things like food and water. If you don't have enough food and water, then their population will decline because people will die. However, if you have plenty of food and plenty of water, that doesn't necessarily mean that your population will increase, but it shouldn't decline because people will be able to live. Psychological factors could include a number of things. One of those things includes just the innate want to have children, which shouldn't be undermined. It's a strong thing. The second cause could be the desire to carry on your surname. And the last cause would be for religious purposes. Some religions believe that it's important to have lots of children. That way you could have more saved souls in heaven. The population pyramid helps you to understand whether your population is increasing, remaining the same, or decreasing. Like in figure 1 of the next picture, the bottom is where the children are being born. If there are more children being born than current 20-year-olds, who are the childbearing age, then your population is increasing. Figure 2 shows a population that will be about the same, pretty steady, because the number of children being born is about the same number of people that are at age 20 now, the childbearing age. Figure 3 shows a population that is declining because the number of children being born is smaller than the number of 20-year-olds now. Therefore, the population will decrease.